it's once again time to make some videos. So the reason there really hasn't been many uploads whenever it comes to the last week is basically I had some real life stuff going on, which is always just something that you have to deal with first. But we should be back to making more Thunder videos at least very consistently now. And today we're going to be looking at the SDKFZ 234/4, which is a vehicle that I hate pronouncing the name every time of. And if you go into the stat card right there, look at that name, man. Come on, Germany, please, for the love of God, someone time travel back to World War II and convince the German tank designers to just like make actual pronounceable names instead of we just have to now call this thing the Pak Puma. So the Pak Puma is a very interesting vehicle because you basically have the same hull, or let's just say the same chassis as the 37 Puma, but instead of having the 50 millimeter gun and a turret, you now switch it out for a Pak 40. This gun is actually pretty good for what it is. It basically is just slightly upgraded from the Panzer IV gun, but it's not equivalent to the Panther's gun yet. So it's really good for what it is, and it makes it into an amazing light tank gun. Even though the thing is considered a tank destroyer, this guy right here can zoom around the map and get into good, very good positions early on within the game. And since you have a very good transmission as well, since you can go reverse as fast as you can go forward, this vehicle is just really good. There's also a benefit on top of that, which many people don't ever talk about with Pumas. And it may be why you're sometimes confused of like you'll shoot the driver, for example, right here, and he's just able to zoom away. It's because the commander right here can still drive the tank. So as long as one of these guys is alive, so if the commander's alive or the driver's alive, you can still move around the vehicle. But if you hit the transmission or engine, this thing is dead. But like I said, it's just a very amazing little light tank. And really, that's what I really think this thing is. I don't think it's really a tank destroyer. And there's a huge benefit to the Pak Puma is that you can like put this thing at like 5.7, it would still be good. You can put this thing even at 6.7, it would still be good. I would say like the cutoff of the Pak Puma is 7.0. Like at 7.0, you definitely would say, well, I could run something a little bit better. But this vehicle is just one of those vehicles that even if they up tier it, which they probably won't at this point because I don't really think there's like a huge amount of number of these things going around anymore. But if they ever did, it would still be good. Like 5.0, this thing is still going to be good. 5.7, still going to be good. But it's going to be a vehicle that is going to probably wreck whenever we play it today, which is what I remember this going into. So yeah, if you do enjoy this hangar that I have right now, I do have a link for it. It is a new hangar that I do believe someone on the War Thunder Live made. You can find it in the description of this video. And honestly, I do like it because I really do like the minimalistic hangars whenever it comes to the game itself. I really enjoy just seeing like the tank itself. And also, you do have a version which has the little walking around guy, which is something I know a lot of people wanted to see. So yeah, let's get on to the gameplay and let's see how the Pak Puma does. Ah yes, the very first game I am back and the War Thunder servers seem to be not loading. Ah, there we go. All right, so we have the Pak Puma here, and this is a very interesting vehicle, and I'm like the only one who spawned in. Oh, there's two on the enemy team. Maybe we can actually use this to a little bit of advantage. I'm just going to try to like move over here. But the thing about the Pak Puma is that it kind of helps Germany in a really, Jesus Christ, dude, I'm just realizing this like servers are so bad. But the Pak Puma kind of helps Germany in a really, really interesting way. It's because of Germany, they don't really have a great light tank until you find the Walker Bulldog at battle rating of 6.7. And well, as you can see by this other guy up here, I mean, that's basically the only other vehicle that you can have that would be a light tank. And with a 50 millimeter gun, I think it very much struggles once you get past like 3.7. Like the gun itself starts to be very, very mediocre. But for this sort of guy right here, where I got the 75, basically I'll be able to pin anything that I shoot at. Also, like, Jesus Christ, what is this? What is happening with this server? No one is able to spawn in. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do this match because like, look, everyone's just leaving now. Now I was going to go over here and like kind of just like get into like a decently good position. Oh, some of the, okay, so I think they have more spawns maybe than us right now. A little bit interesting. Here, one in front of me here. See what he is and see if we can get a shot on him. Oh, it's a bushed up KV. Interesting. Don't exactly know why a KV would like take this position over here. But what we will do is we'll just use our amazing reverse speed. Okay, it seems like the enemy team's like spawned in now. Use these buildings to like cover our retreat right now. That's a very weird position for a KV like 1E or 1B to like push. Like you would have thought they would have just went over to Alpha, but it kind of actually hurts me in a way, but also it's very useless for what he's doing. So I don't fully understand it. This match is going to just go very weirdly, isn't it? Alright, so here's what I'm going to do, right? Since I know that that KV1 is now just over there and he's probably like paranoid to all crap that I'm like hiding behind buildings over there or something. We're actually going to make our way towards Alpha now. Just cause now he's probably like, no way this Pak Puma just like left me alone. He's going to be like making stuff. Why don't we got planes already? Could we not? And if we can take like one of the strongest tanks pretty much like out of the battle right now, with him being paranoid over there, I think that's going to be like really key. But we're kind of just coming up. I need to get like away from these planes. All right, what just shot you? Hello. Is there any more? I'm just going to risk it. I'm just going to push this way. All right, we got a M10. Then we get him right quick. There we go. What else do we have over here? Oh, we got Ariel, some sort of Sherman. Got a lot of guys, actually. Take out that dude, because I feel like... Oh, you're going to see me. How dare you? Oh, and it's a KV. He's angled. Well, that sucks. I wasn't really expecting this. Sad. The Nile 2 is going to come in. Man, this is a very awkward game. It truly is. Like the problem was that like the servers just like decided to just not work, and now everyone is just such in a random position, and they just have like a bunch of KVs and everything that like moved up, and then yeah, our team is like losing badly because yeah, they got positions early. I don't know. In my opinion, I kind of feel like really bombs. Come on now. Oh well, whatever. But in my opinion, I feel like whenever like the servers do that, Gaijin should have already put in a thing where it just like cancels the game, like especially when people are not able to spawn in, because that was quite a ridiculous game. I mean, you had people that just like decided to leave. I mean, you had all these guys who really didn't do anything. It's just crazy in my opinion. Like Gaijin, if your servers aren't going to work, just cancel the game at least. Like don't force it to be played. Just like completely just make everyone come out or something. Then requeue, because that's just stupid. But yeah, let's get on to the next game. Hopefully we can get a better Pak Puma game where the servers at least work. Alright, so I don't think the servers are actually bad this time because it seems like everyone was able to spawn in, so hopefully that means that it's going to be a decent match. The way that I want to play this Pak Puma, honestly, I don't know. I feel like this dude's steering is going to be a little bit rough. We'll go and shoot that tree down, but still miss it. But I kind of want to try to see if I can play over towards this area, maybe. Just see if we can actually get something working. I don't normally play over towards the Pac-Man side that much just because I don't really like it, because you kind of get stuck out here and you're kind of just forced to play in a specific way. So we're going to wait like right here and just see if we can scout anything coming around first. We'll be able to help our team out a little bit. If we can wait. That Puma's going to come up first for it though. There we go. We'll get one scout. Then we get another one coming towards the Pac-Man area. I think that's all that's going to actually come. At least this side. Oh, there's one more at least. Want to shoot and get him. I knew he was there already. There we go. Team got him. Good. See, this is why I don't prefer to play the Pac-Man areas, because you can already see that like their team really isn't coming this direction. And also I don't like all these like trees that you have to hit to get through here. Now the thing about the Pak Puma, at least this variant of it, that kind of doesn't like extremely like do well for this tank is basically what we're going to go do now. Which is playing more towards like a city areas, because you don't have a turret, right? And also, you don't really have frontal armor either, so like, it's gonna be a little bit rough. But we should be able to do something with it, hopefully. That we can support this guy. So there's one over there. Alright, there's a guy right here towards my left somewhere. Okay, KV-1S, I do believe. Going that way. That's the guy I was kind of waiting on. There is more. I'm gonna push towards this guy first. There we go. Give it a second. Let's see if we hear any more. I don't think I do, so we'll go after KV-1S now. There we go. Get him out. And we're just going to use this road, and hopefully we don't have to hit any of this stuff to slow us down. But I mean, is it possible to play this thing in like a city area? Yeah, but it's not my recommendation for it. All right, so we got a couple of guys coming towards our spawn again. I kind of wanted to reset here, and I just want to wait and see if I can hear guys again. As long as I'm pushing forward with this tank, I'm fine. As soon as I'm having to move my turret or anything or act like I have a turret, this thing is pretty bad. Alright, good. You got him. See if we can move up here towards like B. Oh god, I'm looking at all the scouts they have down there towards the other enemy spawn. We might actually go there. See if we can support Bravo though first. Okay, that was our teammate. We no longer have the advantage. Hello there, little M10. Knew I could hear something up in there. We have a guy. His name is Low Tier God and a Dicker Max. Amazing name, I must say. Alright, so here's basically what I've noticed about the map so far. That the enemy team were pushing towards Alpha a ton, at least from the scouts that the other Puma gave, right? So I'm kind of wanting to go back down towards Alpha and support it, but I just don't know if that's the call right now. Got that dude coming up so we can get a shot on him. Hello. Little Italian guy. Dude's at the wrong battle rating bracket with that one. I don't know. Should I? I kind of need these planes to stop flying around right now. Because I can't exactly hear. Go and scout him. Why I delayed that shot right there is because this dude behind me, I could hear him. Oh, why are you here again? Why is that all that it gave me? Why? Oh no, dog, this is bad. He still has his gun and everything. No, come on. There's no way. No, we're not playing these games today. Go away. How would your lightly armor where it doesn't fuse my rounds? And my Pak Puma. Alright, so now they're on Bravo. That's why I delayed that shot on that T-34, because I could hear the guy behind me, right? I didn't really exactly just want to give away my position. Is there anything else on his capture point? Yes. And I hit the gun. That was my fault. At least it's scouted now. We're just going to have to move. The enemy controls Goodbye. Man, this Pak Puma gun is so lethal, man. I really do enjoy it. I don't really like capping here because of planes, right? Our guys have to like air though, so I'll keep on it. Alright, so that guy, that 109 was shooting towards that spawn. There's only like a couple of their guys left, which is good for us. Alright, that's good. Alright, we're just going to keep moving up. The 190 looked like he was shooting at somebody in the spawn. There's also a ton of guys. We might actually take a detour towards C, I think. Alright, it's an SPA probably. Yeah, that's probably what he was shooting at. Alright, we're going to take a little detour towards like C right now. Let's see if we can help these guys out. That's the SU. Is there anything else alive? Oh. Alright, good. They got him. D34. Oh, a KV. Hello. Goodbye, Mr. KV. Alright, now where's this 34 at? Like over here somewhere. I just see him. Yeah, I did. Going scouting for our teammates. There we go. So yeah, 11 kills. Not bad. Pak Puma. Really good. It's crazy what can happen when you can actually spawn in and you kind of know where enemies are kind of going to be at. Alright, let's go down towards Alpha and try to get it. Would we have a nuke? Yeah, we'd have a nuke right now if this was like a 6-7 game. We got a guy towards our right. Here's a T-34 gun. I was like, give me that sight. I don't really like your turret anyway. We only got 3 APHE rounds left, so we do have to worry about that. We do have our little ammo box, but... Oh, there was a dude there. We do have our ammo box, so we can put that down at some point if we have to. Alright, there's our guy. We're just gonna wait on him. The reason I'm waiting is for a very particular reason. So the reason I waited on this dude here is I wasn't really confident with the shot, and then also once the like sounds came away and everything, it gave me an opportunity to load an HE. Well, that was my fault. I missed that one. I think it's like time. We have to give ourselves some ammo right now. We just need like a couple rounds. I think 5 should be good, and then we can move up to Bravo. I don't know why they're having a little bit of trouble with this guy at Bravo. Probably the thing that I exactly said is they're having problem with is that they're overpinning him with their guns. All right, so they got him. Let's go and reload an APHE now. Oh, T126. I think this game is over at this point. We did pretty well. 12 kills. Not particularly bad at all. I really enjoyed the Pak Puma. Really fun vehicle. Alright, well, for our final game here, as you can see, we are not at our battle rating anymore. We're at battle rating 6.7, at least for my lineup, and I do believe this is even a 7.0 game. So we're going to show you what this vehicle can technically do, even on a very extreme up tier. I mean, this thing's a 4.7 vehicle, but it's a good vehicle just to have in your lineup. And while yes, I won't spawn it majority of the time, it's such a good vehicle to have for like late game. You need to get to a capture point with Germany, because with German lineups, I mean, like, yes, you do have the Bulldog and everything, but the thing about the Bulldog is that it's not as quick as this thing is. Then also, I don't particularly prefer the gun of the Bulldog, if you know what I mean. Like yes, you do have your Heat FS and APDS and everything, but to me at least, the Bulldog's gun leaves a lot to be desired, is definitely what I would say. So As we can see, there's a guy pulling up through that area, so I'm actually going to reverse back down to Alpha and protect it from this way instead of moving over towards Bravo, or moving up towards Alpha, because I know that's going to be a little bit of a unsafe area to go into, and I can also hear engines towards my right side as well. Let's see if we can actually help support A. See if we can get the guys that's coming through here. Well, that didn't work out well for us. I wasn't really expecting those guys to just like notice I'm here. There we go. We got that dude out. What in the shot was that? I will take it, Gaijin. I will buy premium account today. What was that? Oh man, that was such a weird shot. Hello there. I see that you're here, but I don't really trust the shot. Come on, give me a better shot. I mean, we'll try it. There we go. It's an E5, dude. That's a very scary tank. Alright, so I do hear them up in this area. I see that our teammate is kind of supporting this as well. We're just gonna push. I think we're fine in this area. I don't think there's any enemies. Oh, the other T-34. I stole my kill. Sad. Alright, let's actually retreat and go down towards this way. I mean, is this like the best thing in the world since sliced bread? No. I mean, like, definitely 100% you can find better vehicles, right? But it's still usable. I quite do like. Now I need a really good shot on him other than the Yak Tiger just whacks it. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that dude got shot from over this way? I wonder where that came from. I mean, I'd probably say like the biggest thing that changes with this vehicle, playing it at like an up tier, right, is the amount of people that you can pen kind of sucks in a way. But you don't really play this vehicle, I'd say, for its gun. You play it for the more mobility factor. Like, whenever I actually have this thing in my lineup, right, most of the time, I don't use it at this battle rating, right? Or that's not what I really mean. I use it more for a vehicle that I need mobility for, right? Like, I need to be able to get around enemies and everything. That's whenever I'm using this vehicle. And it's like that object 268 over there. Yeah, there's no hope I can actually pin it. Jesus Christ, dude. Look at the amount of scouts right now. Holy. That's scary, man. That is scary just how many enemies are over here right now. Alright, I'm going to make a subconscious decision right now. We're actually going to go this way. I don't need people to overwhelm me in my little cave I have over here. We're just going to go down towards Alpha again and kind of support our team this way again. I just know how many enemies there are, and I'm not gonna be able to like face tank them. So we're just gonna do this. That's a Hellcat. Good. I should have probably like realized what was there. Hopefully he can't see me. There we go. Let's take an HE. I don't want to keep shooting him over and over. Alright, what else is in the water? Glad that actually missed, because I think that actually been a bad shot. Never mind, it's just an E5 again. Oh man. Dude, E5, when are you going up to 7-0? The AMX M4 went. When's that thing going? Alright, we're gonna respawn it again. Kind of a bad time to spawn it. As you can see, there's just a ton of cons up there right now. I should have went to Alpha. Why did you drop that on Bravo? I was about to say, there's like no one gonna die from that. But yeah, just speaking about it, man, the E5, I'm very surprised that thing does not go up yet. Like, if the AMX M4 can go up to 7.0, I 100%, 1000% believe the E5 should go as well. Alright, let's see here. Give me your side of your gun. Aw, come on. My round's a little bit slower than a Tiger 2H's. Shouldn't have scouted him, but I did. But yeah, this is probably whenever I would spawn a vehicle like this is like a second spawn. I wouldn't ever say the first spawn's a very good thing, because like you actually have vehicles at your battle rating, right? That's when I would spawn that. But as a second spawn, your mobility is really good. But that's like what's the key thing about this vehicle. Alright, let's see if we can go take over our man cave again. I don't really like the fact there's like a Yak 9 going around right now. That's not cool. Alright, let's see here. Oh no, it's kind of like a failing thing right now, but I kind of feel like their team is mostly in planes. LA7, 84 dead. But yeah, probably since this is getting towards like the end of the video, right? I understand fully why there's like a ton of people who actually put this Puma and then also the like just a regular 50mm Puma in these higher tier lineups, especially like 5.7, where you don't have the Walker Bulldog, for example. I 100% understand why people put them in their lineups, because you need something for like late game, and you need something to help you out sometimes whenever whenever you just need mobility more than armor or anything. Because like there's been many times I'll be playing, let's go and load an HE. I'll be playing, never mind, we'll load an AP again. He died. But I'll be playing this game, right? And it'll be like late game and we need capture points. And with the German lineups, there's just sometimes of where I just can't get to them quick enough because I don't have a tank that's fast. I mean, if you think about it, right? The Panther is more or less a heavy tank than it is a medium. It's pretty slow for what it does. And then I guess got a ton of SPAs. And then the other vehicles that you have are like Tigers, and that's it. Let's see if we can get him without having to use an HE. Sad. There we go. But yeah, Pak Puma, really good. It's not worth like the $200 they have it on the market for, but I mean, this vehicle has served the German tech tree very well for a very long time. I mean, who remembers whenever this vehicle's like, I think it was like 4.0 at one point, and it was really insane. And yeah, I just really enjoyed this vehicle. I mean, it was before the Walker Bulldog came in, so like I used to use this vehicle a ton more. But, I mean, 6 kills in a 6.7, 7.3 game technically. Not half bad for what it is. And that's why I really enjoy this vehicle. So yeah, hope everyone has a wonderful day. Make sure to like and sub to the video. It's always very much appreciated if you get to this point of the video. And then also make sure to put in the comments what you'd like to see in the future videos. Hope everyone has a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys in the next War Thunder video.